What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MULN stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and I will show you how technical this asset is in terms of its price action. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you that right now we have even more bearish pressure on this asset because of the upcoming dilution. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point and I've told you that we completed 3 out of 5 waves and we had to have a retracement in order to complete the 4th wave, and this 4th wave is right here. And the 5th wave right now is right here. It is a truncated 5th wave, and because of this we had very good chances to hit lower price targets. And I also told you that this asset is a fraudulent company and you shouldn't invest your money into this company for the long period of time. And on the video before my previous video, I noticed that we might have a bounce to the upside that might hit the range of about $0.3199 mark, this range of resistance. And I marked this range by pulling the Fibonacci retracement tool. Let me show it to you from its swing high. Let me show you right here, from this very point to its lowest point, and it is the first range of potential bounce. It is a 0.236 at the price point of roughly $31.99. And it also the confluence with previous price action because we had a couple of touches of this range previously. And I've told you that we can catch this trade, and we caught it. And this movement to the upside brought us about from 20 to 25% of potential profit depending on the entry point. And definitely this asset is still quite technical, but it is a fraudulent company, and because of this we have to break this lowest point and we have to hit even lower price targets that I will mark in my technical analysis. But for now, let's continue with the fundamental news. And first of all, let me show you that this company has some issues with their investors website. As you can see, investors part of their website has some kind of issue, and we also cannot see any news in the news sections. As you can see, an error occurred, please try again. But we don't need it. And let me show you this news. Basically, first of all, I want to pay your attention on this filing that was made on November 15th. It is a Brea 14A filing. And right here we have two scary parts. First of all, it is the potential reverse stock split that might take place on May the 1st, 2023. And the ratio of this reverse stock split might be from 1:2 shares and not more than 1:25 shares. And I have to say that right now they have to stay in line with the Nasdaq listing rules, and because of this they have to trade above $1 mark, and because of this we will see probably not less than 1 to 145 shares reverse stock split. And definitely the reverse stock split by itself is a quite neutral procedure, but in general this push the price of stock lower. But it is not the most scariest part. The scariest part is right here. It is a proposal 2, and it says an amendment to increase the aggregate number of shares of common stock par value of $0.001 per share that the company is authorized to issue from 1,750,000,000 shares to 5 billion shares. And definitely it is a huge dilution, more than 3 to 1 dilution of existing shareholders. And I have to say that this proposal will be granted because the maximum voting power is in the hands of David MICHERY, and I covered it in one of my previous videos. You can find it by yourself by reading these filings, and we have a lot of bearish news in these filings alone. And definitely let me show you another quite bearish news. We have new filing of insider trading, and David MICHERY received an award on November the 9th, and he gifted half of these shares. Basically he received 24.6 million shares and he gifted about 12.3 million shares to some person that we cannot identify. And technically, I think he's just selling this stock without making this procedure public, because he can gift any amounts of his stocks to random person, and this person might sell it without making a filing in this list. And definitely, he received about $6 million in value with this award, and he gifted about $3 million in value. Definitely, he's stealing the money of existing shareholders, and it will continue. That's why this asset is a fraudulent company, and you shouldn't rely on this asset as the contender to your investment portfolio. So, and let me show you one so-called good news. Right here we can see that, let me show you this article. It was published on November 16th, and it says BlackRock ups stake in penny stock Mullen, trims holdings in Apple and Microsoft. And a lot of people might think that BlackRock believes in this asset, but let me show you again the filing itself. As you can see, they filed this this news on November 14th, and they have quite a big value in this in Mullen. They own about $8.6 million in value. But let me show you this. This is the list of the entire, let me show you where it is. So this is the list of the ownership of BlackRock, and if you try to find Mullen, right here you can see that they own 0.0003% of their entire portfolio in Mullen. And this means, in other words, for example, if you have $1 million to invest, the position in Mullen would be $3. So it is ridiculous that they have just this tiny position compared to their entire portfolio, and this means you cannot rely on this position as the potential bullish catalyst for Mullen. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, definitely this asset is very weak, and I've told you multiple times that you shouldn't invest in this asset because it is a fraudulent company. But from the technical standpoint, we can catch several bounces, and we caught during the last 6 months, I guess 5 or 6 bounces to the upside, and all of these bounces was in the range in between 20 to 40% of potential profit, and the two most recent ones was right here. One of them is right here at about 21% of potential profit, and previous was right here from this very point. Let me show it to you, from this point to this range of resistance at about 46% of potential profit. Definitely you can trade this asset, but you shouldn't invest in it. And what should we expect from the price action? Definitely this asset will break this range of $0.2535 mark, and the next range of support from which we might have a slight bounce is right here. It is its all-time low at roughly $0.2092 mark, but eventually this range will be broken as well. And definitely because of this massive dilution from 1.75 billion shares to 5 billion shares, we cannot see any movements to the upside on the greater scale. This means just avoid to invest in this company by any means, and if you have any position, any long-term position, just book your losses because you will lose a lot of your money in future. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad.